Yo, what's good? It's Levon. You already know who it is. Welcome back to my channel. And it's a nice morning outside. Just felt like dropping another gem on y'all today. And I hope you guys are ready for this one. So, today I wanted to talk to you guys about why it is important for us to consume with intent. There's so many different outlets for us in our minds to be stimulated by these days, especially when it comes to electronics, like just the TV going in the background. We got our phones and just endless supplies of entertainment and social media for us to engage with. And a lot of us, if we're not mindful of what we're consuming and taking in, we become more susceptible to having outside stimuli changing, our thought process. So let's just break this down and think about this. Why do you feel that it's so easy for us to spend hours or a good I never understood why females with natural hair be smacking their head until I got these in my hair, my junk be itching something real. I'm about to take my whole head off, about to give myself a concussion out here. Don't mind me. Anyways, yeah, so I think it's important that we stop in and we ask ourselves why it's so easy to spend so much time on social media or engaging in activities that don't really serve much of a purpose. And I got to thinking about this topic, and it came to my realization that it's really just made to be like that. And I didn't just think of this out of nowhere. I also watched this show on Netflix. It was a Netflix original, and I can't think of what it was called, but it was going into detail on the people who founded Google and Facebook, and just the algorithm and how it's set up to constantly keep your mind captivated. And and I fell victim to this myself. I've gotten on YouTube, and on your first page immediately it's like so many different categories that the algorithm knows that you're going to like, and that's going to catch your attention, and so you're way more likely to click on that. And then as soon as you're done with the video, oh look, to the side there's a list of so many things that they know have your interest. And I mean, what it really comes down to is your lack of awareness and your mindless consumption is putting money in someone else's pocket. If you really get down to the root of the situation, people are out there getting paid on our lack of awareness, and it's kind of a crazy thought, because they're aware that our brain works in such a way that if we see something we like, we're gonna gravitate towards that immediately, and thus hours pass. And I mean, honestly, beyond hours, if we think about accumulatively how much time we spend on our phones, like days, months, I'm sure pass in a lifetime just looking at a screen. And if you really think about what you could do productively, intentionally, with that amount of time, you could really project yourself a lot more forward in life. And so I say that to say something that I'm working on and trying to practice now is not just getting on my phone or on my tablet, on the internet, and just looking at things that are put out for me. I try to browse with intent and only look at stuff that I'm going to search for, because it's like, if you're not aware of that, you're just being fed what someone else, like you're like it's like say you're sitting down to eat. I'm in the kitchen right now, so this analogy is coming to mind. Say you're sitting down to eat, and in your mind, you know, you want eggs and you want some toast for breakfast, and then someone comes in and they're like, "Oh, what do you want for breakfast?" And you like eggs and toast, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you some Frosted Flakes. You like Frosted Flakes too, right? How about you eat this instead?" And you're like, "Huh, yeah, I do like Frosted Flakes. I'm gonna go ahead and whip up a bowl of that instead of eating my eggs and toast like I knew I wanted initially," if that analogy makes any sense. But yeah, just that's something to think about and be more aware of. Try to browse and search with intent, and don't just go along with the algorithm and be asleep to what your mind is being fed, because there's a lot more subliminal things that are going into there that you're not aware of. But that's not the main point. The main point is just to be more in control of your life and the time that you're spending on social media, because it can be productive. It doesn't have to be a waste of time, but let it be your decision, and gain control of what you're viewing. So that's been my video. Just an interesting topic that was on my mind. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if there's something I left out. I really want to know other people's opinions on some of these topics. So thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.